are you ready for your 73 questions?
Yeah, let's do this.
Who are you?
I'm Aliana Angeles and I just graduated from UBC.
How are you feeling today?
So good.
What is your major?
I majored in nutritional sciences.
And why'd you pick that area?
So when I was in high school, my family changed our diet and the food that we ate helped my parents get healthier. And so I was very fascinated by food and the effect it has on our bodies. So I wanted to learn more about it and share it with other people.
And how were you sure you were in the right program?
I was really curious about this topic and the classes aligned with my interests and I really enjoyed it.
So why'd you pick UBC?
To be honest, it's close to home and it was the only university that had my program.
Are you happy with that choice?
Yes, I love UBC.
How long did it take you to finish your undergrad?
It took me 6 years with 1 year of co-op.
And what are your passions?
I'm passionate about nutrition.
And were you a commuter student or did you dorm?
I commuted.
Did you wish you dormed?
Yeah.
Can you share any nice tips for commuter students?
I would say invest in a good pair of rain boots, a nice rain jacket because it rains a lot here in Vancouver, and don't take 8 a.m. classes unless you need to.
Go-to commuter outfit?
Definitely a pair of leggings and a comfy hoodie.
Did you have a quote or motto you lived by to help you get through university?
Yes.
What is it?
Diamonds are made under pressure.
What's your favorite thing about UBC?
Definitely the campus. I love how beautiful it is and it's right by a beach.
What do you wish UBC had more of?
Maybe more microwaves for commuter students like me, but definitely more group study spaces.
And do you have a favorite spot on campus?
Yes, Wreck Beach, but not in the summer, trust me.
What's your favorite place to study?
Probably Irving K. Barber Library.
And did you have a favorite class?
Yes, FNH 371, Nutrition Over the Lifespan.
And least favorite class?
CAPS 301.
Go-to food place on campus?
The food court at the International Village on Allison Road, they have everything.
Are you a tea person or a coffee person?
Definitely a tea person, but I am starting to drink a little more coffee these days.
Did you have a favorite cafe on campus?
Blue Chip.
And the favorite blue chip cookie?
Marvelous, hands down.
Was there a go-to drink?
London Fog.
Did you have any memorable experiences?
1 year I spontaneously joined the day of the Longboat Festival here at UBC, and I joined it with some people I just met and it turned out to be a really fun day. So definitely participate in campus events. I wish I did more of that.
What is the one thing you hated about university?
Probably the workload. Once midterms hit, it just never really ended until final exams.
What's an item you always have in your backpack?
An umbrella.
Any school supply essentials?
Invest in a good laptop because a lot of the work will be done on your laptop, and a water bottle to stay hydrated.
Did you work any jobs while you were studying?
Yes, I worked a couple, but I worked at the Chan Center here on campus.
What do you think about the co-op program at UBC?
I loved it. It was such a great way to get experience.
Should people do it?
Yes, everyone should apply.
How about any money-saving hacks?
Buy used textbooks and make food at home.
Should you splurge on textbooks?
Definitely wait until the first week of classes to see if your prof says you actually need it for the course. A lot of the times they're just supplemental. But if you do end up needing a textbook, go for used ones and you can find them at Facebook Marketplace, used textbook groups, or checking different bookstores.
Any embarrassing moments on campus?
Yes, when I was in first year, I was taking an 8 a.m. class, so I had to leave my house by 6:30 a.m. to make it on time. So one morning, I was rushing to get out of the house and I realized I forgot to brush my teeth.
Ooh, do you have study buddies?
Yes.
Do they actually help?
Yes. They can help keep you accountable and give you some company while you study.
Did you make a lot of friends?
Just a handful.
Any tips for making friends?
I would say sit beside someone in class who you think might be nice, talk to them, and just make the first move. Nobody really cares.
How about tips for first years?
First year was definitely one of the hardest years of my life, but just take it one stress at a time. Don't take more classes than you think you can handle because the transition from high school to university is pretty big. Again, don't be afraid to ask for help and try new things.
What are you most excited about post-grad?
Just having more time to myself.
How do you even balance school, family, life?
Maybe not try to balance everything equally, but find your priorities and then find time management strategies to help you manage your time. Sometimes you might have to prioritize school over seeing your friends, but remember that you're a person before you're a student.
Did you have a favorite experience in undergrad?
Taking the co-op program.
What was your least favorite experience?
Taking calculus.
Biggest regret in undergrad?
Not joining more clubs and going to more campus events.
How many classes did you take in a semester?
4 was a magic number for me.
What do you do during breaks in between classes?
Those breaks go by so quickly, but I'll usually try to study or grab some food, catch up with some friends, or head over to the chapel on campus and go to mass if the times line up.
Usually, how much time do you spend studying a day?
4 to 5 hours, but definitely more if there's an assignment or an exam coming up.
Any top tips for staying motivated?
Think of your why and ask your friends to help keep you accountable.
How about a funny story from one of your classes?
Ooh, when I was taking biochemistry, one of my professors would always write songs about the content so that he would sing it to us and it would help us remember the content for exams.
So, how did university develop you as a person?
Definitely gave me more independence and helped me to be more accountable for myself.
Coolest thing you learned in nutrition?
I loved learning about maternal and fetal nutrition.
Favorite part of your program?
Definitely the community.
What was the latest you stayed on campus?
Around 10 o'clock, probably.
Why?
Probably taking an exam.
How many libraries are on campus?
I think 9.
And what time are they usually open until?
10 p.m. usually, but some are open for 24 hours during final exams.
Did you have a favorite lecture hall?
Swing because of all the outlets.
Okay, how did the pandemic affect your studies?
I think I definitely did better in my classes during Zoom University because I didn't have to commute, so I had more time to sleep and study. But I did miss having the in-person campus experience,
Best part about Zoom University?
not having to commute,
And the worst part?
having to do everything at home.
What will you miss most about undergrad?
I think I will just miss the routine.
How about tips for walking around campus and to class?
Follow the diagonal paths and you can find buildings that you can cut through for shortcuts.
If you weren't doing nutrition, what would you be studying?
I think I would be studying something along the lines of marketing.
And what's the usual class size?
In first year, it's usually around 100 to 200, which is a lot, but the classes do get smaller as you go higher up.
On average, how many hours of sleep did you get?
6 on average.
And how many steps did you get?
Easy 10,000 steps.
How about this? Tips for success at UBC?
Definitely take advantage of all the free resources that UBC has, such as wellness programs, different advising programs. I talk to my academic advisors, ESP, and career advisors constantly to make sure I was on track for my degree.
If you could describe your university experience in one song, what would it be?
Thank You Next by Ariana Grande.
And where do you see yourself in 5 years within your profession?
To be honest, I'm not sure, but I hope to have a platform where I can help make people happier.
Is there anything you would have done differently?
Nope.
So what's the most valuable lesson you gained from your program?
Everybody is going at their own pace, there's no rush to finish, and the world is really yours. Do what you can to make a change.
Awesome, that's 73. Thanks.
Thank you, this was so fun.